upakan ko yung secretary ninyo. Sana mag-God. Because if not, I will make a privileged speech about this. Tatamaan sa akin. Pagdating ng budget deliberation, promise me, there will be fireworks. You know what happened? I'll give you a lecture, Director Mirasol. Sir, thank you for attending today's consultative meeting in order to discuss several labor concerns. ComSec, may I ask
Recording
today's
in progress.
appointed secretary to state our agenda for today's meeting?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Our agenda for this afternoon's consultative meeting is the compliance of several business establishments with the mandatory labor standards and the occupational safety and health standards with the end view of legislating for necessary labor reforms and regulations.
And may we request the appointed secretary to acknowledge the resource person present today?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the guest present, kindly raise your hand to be acknowledged. From the Department of Labor and Employment, Attorney Judelyn Alde Ocampo, Division Chief, Bureau of Working Conditions. Director Rosalinda Pineda, Information and Publication Service. And Regional Director Sara Buena Mirasol, Regional Director NCR Dole. We have also Director Erwin N. Aquino, Regional Director for A. Dole. For the Regional Tripartite Wages and Productivity Boards, we have Attorney Rio Ariel Soriano for Region 4A. For NCR, we have Attorney Edwin Orate. We also have Director Pia Charmaine O. De Jesus, Deputy Executive Director of the National Wages and Productivity Commission. From the Technical Education and Skills Authority, we have Director Linda Andrade, Director 3 of the Planning Office. Together with her, we have Mr. Mark Angelo Hervasio, Regional Operations Division, Chief of TESDA NCR. We also have Chief Specialist of the Partnership and Linkages Office, Attorney Clifford Pascual, and Ms. Rizalyn Pereira, Senior TESDA Specialist. From the Sion Manufacturing Inc., we have Attorney Rosette Gerlan, Company Legal Representative. From Millennium Ocean, we have Ms. Emerald Uy, Acting Plant Manager. From the Columbia International Product Inc., we have Architect Joey Tan, Building Admin, and Mr. Rogelio Redoble, Compliance Officer. From the MLM Foods Inc., we have Attorney May S. De Vinagracia and Attorney Harriet Joy S. Buendia. From the JBC Food Corporation, we have Christina Palma, Manager, Attorney Cristel Francine L. Chu, External Counsel, and Attorney Jan Rafael R. Salud, External Counsel. From the IFP Manufacturing, we have Attorney Penelope Capistrano and Ms. Maylene Bulyag, Production Supervisor. From WL Foods Corporation, we have Attorney Ernesto Urbano and Attorney Alvin Rufino from Urbano Law representing Mr. William Lim. From the People Management Association of the Philippines, we have Attorney Kurt Tanyada, part of the legal team. From the National Confederation of Labor, we have Mr. Johnny T. Mostrales. From ECOP, we have Mr. Robert Maronilla, and from Centro, we have Mr. Eduardo Holongbayan. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, appointed committee secretary. The reason why I called this consultative meeting is because after I did some inspection, of course, kasama po natin yung DOLE, dun sa mga companies that were complained sa action center ko. At may nakita ako na napakaraming violations na confirm na yung mga reklamo ay talagang valid. Now, meron na ako mga questions muna. Umpisahan ko sa DOLE. Nandito ba yung DOLE natin? Director Erwin Aquino. During the last consultative meeting, you did tell me, or Dole told me na short-handed kayo, kulang kayo sa tao, tama?
Yeah, actually, it is our Attorney Judeline
Okay.
who could answer that, Chair. Thank
Sino
you.
po yung inspector, labor inspector assigned sa Kamanaba area? Meron ba kayong team o isang tao lang ba yung Dole inspector sa Kamanaba area?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. As regards sa Kamanaba po, meron naman po kaming team.
Ilan po yung team? Ilan members ng team?
For the labor inspection or labor inspectors po, mga 20. The whole
20.
po ang NCR po is almost 200 po.
No, let's just talk about
yes.
Kamanaba first. Saka na yung NCR. Ilan po yung inspector assigned sa Kamanaba, Dole inspector? How many are there?
For the Kamanaba Field Office po, we have 24 labor inspectors.
24, okay. Ano po yung ginagawa ng 24 labor inspector on a regular basis or daily basis? Ano po yung mga duties and responsibilities nila?
They have targets, Your Honor, as
Targets.
regards routine inspection po. When we also receive complaints, they also conduct complaint
So
inspection.
dalawa yun. Pag nakatanggap sila ng complaint, action na nila. At pag wala sila tanggap na complaint, gagawa pa rin sila ng inspection.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Session suspended.
Thank you, thank you.
The committee chairman of Labor and Employment, none other than Senator Joel Villanueva. Senator Joel.
Thank you, Senator Rafi. At the onset, may I just put into the record my sincerest thanks and gratitude to our Vice Chair of the Senate Committee on Labor, Senator Rafi Tulfo, for calling for this meeting. But as I was telling him a while ago, that it would be a great honor for the committee if we can come up with a committee hearing for the Committee on Labor, and we can designate our vice chair to lead this committee in order to thresh out this very important and pressing issues on wage theft and other issues concerning our workers. And so with that, may I just place into the record, and I was asking a while ago our technical staff if we can do it right now in order for the subcommittee to officially operate in the next couple of days. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and again, we congratulate your efforts in addressing these very important issues. Thank you.
Thank you, Committee Chair, Senator Joel Villanueva. Thank you very much. Okay. Tuloy ko po yung questioning. Session resume. Okay. So, meron po kayong 24 na labor inspector. Ano po yung daily duties and responsibilities po nitong 24?
Yes, Your Honor. Aside as I have mentioned that they conduct labor inspection, they do technical advisory visits to MSMEs din po.
Visits.
Apo.
So, pag may complaint, pupunta sila.
Apo.
At the same time, kahit na walang complaint, nagagawa silang random inspection tulad ng ginawa namin, kasama ko. Okay, and 24 sila. Inutil po sila. Yung 24 na inutil. I'm telling you, they're not fit for the job. Tamad and inutil. Because nag-ikot po ako sa Valenzuela, ang lalaking mga companies, never pa na nasa pool ng inyong inspector. These are big companies. Hindi ito yung mom and pop operation ng mga companies na pinuntahan ko. Corporation. And yet, never na na-visit ng inyong 24 inspector. Same thing with Caloocan. Can you explain to me, ma'am, why is that?
Your Honor, as regards what establishments to be inspected and may mga data po kami, but basically medyo yun po ang challenge sa amin to get the names of the companies po as regards where to inspect, what establishments to inspect po.
No, ma'am. It's like this. Yung mga inspector, alam ba area by area or city by city, kunyari Camanaba is Valenzuela kasama dyan. Sino ang mga malalaking kumpanya sa Valenzuela? Wala namang ibang malalaking kumpanya dyan kung hindi mga manufacturing company. And these manufacturing company, hindi na-inspect. Kung sari-sari store, maintindihan ko, wag nila inspect. Pero malaki to eh. Imposibleng hindi na nakuha na sa kanilang radar ito. Yun po yung pinapoint out ko. So therefore, if I would like, gusto kong makuha yung accomplishment report nitong 24 mong mga tauhan. At kapag nakita ko hindi sila trabaho, gusto ko silang masibak. And I'm dead serious about this. O baka bayad na sila.
Yes, Your Honor, we will submit, Your Honor.
Okay. Mamaya magpa-follow up ako doon sa mga napasyala namin. Ano na pong nangyari? Kasi nagpaiwan yung mga labor inspector after. Hindi ko alam kung ano nangyari nung nagpaiwan. Ano, masaya ba sila umuwi? Yung inspector o can somebody tell me? Maybe you, the director. Because after na mahagip namin yung office ko sa Senate, yung mga companies na may mga violations, labor violations, then may naiwan mga labor inspector doon. So can I get an update kung what has been done? Ano yung naging result? Nagpapaiwan? Sino pong mag-update? Ito pala, kasama ko si ma'am eh. Sa tandaan, di ba? Ikaw yung kasama ko. Thank you. Masipag to si ma'am eh. What's your name, ma'am? Ha?
Engineer Angie po.
Oh, dapat siyang gawin yung team leader nitong sa 24. Tapos ma'am, pagsisibakin mo itong 24. Okay, while you're studying that, kausapin ko muna itong National Wage Productivity Commission. Are they here?
Good afternoon, Senator.
Okay, Director Pia,
Yes, sir.
Charmaine de Jesus. Na pag-usapan na po natin to during the last meeting, paano po nabibigyan ng permit ng isang company para mag-initiate o implement ng so-called pakyawan o piece rate. Ang follow-up question ko lang ngayon from the previous meeting is, meron ba kayong ginagawang actual field inspection para makita kung pwede ba sila talaga magpakyawan at kung hindi ba nalulugi ang mga trabahador? You do that? How is it being done nga pala ulit? Yung tinatawag na
Time and motion
time
study
and
po.
motion study.
Yes po. Magandang hapon po, Senator. Yun pong, bago po makapag-come up, sir, ng piece rate, kailangan pong magsagawa ng tinatawag po na time and motion study. And it's only possible, sir, kapag ka nagpunta po yung ating staff from the Regional Tripartite Wages and Productivity Board para isagawa po yung tinatawag na time and motion study where they observe, sir, the processes being done by the workers and at the same time, sir, the working conditions in the company.
Okay. And after that time in motion inspection or visit, if you will, meron ba kayong follow-up later on?
Dapat sir, bago ho gawin yung time and motion study na yon, nagkaroon po ng initial and exit conference with the management as well as with the workers. Ang result po noon sir ay mag-a-agree yung management and workers kung magkano po yung magiging piece rate doon po sa activities na gusto nilang magkaroon ng piece rate. Kapag na-issue na ho sir yung piece rate na yon, the next thing, the monitoring will be done sir by the labor inspection system under the DOLE na po.
Okay. I will amend the Pakyawan kasi nasa batas natin yan, nasa labor code. I will amend it. Sisibaking ko yung Pakyawan na yan. Because hindi makatarungan, very unfair itong Pakyawan na ito. Lahat ng mga nakausap ko na under Pakyawan ng mga empleyado, sir, 12, 13 hours kami magtrabaho at kailangan magtrabaho kami ng paspas, mabilisan, pagod na kami at kikitain na nila 700 pesos. Pag nagtrabaho sila ng on a normal pace, kikita lang silang 300, 400. Outdated na ata yung sa Pakyawan, sa labor code. I think that's 20 years ago pa. So I will amend that. Sisibaking ko yung Pakyawan na yan, I'm telling you. But for now, habang hindi ko pa napapa-amend yung batas at natatanggal yan, please give me a list of all companies, I mean all companies, na nabigyan nyo ng permiso para mag-implement ng piece rate.
If I may, Mr. Senator,
Now, pag wala sa listahan na yon, then I will make an announcement, radio, TV, social media. Pag wala sa listahan ninyo, yung company ninyo, nanggaling sa National Wage Productivity Commission, ibig sabihin illegal ang pagpapakyawan sa inyo. Am I right? Am I making sense po?
yes, Your Honor, bago po kasi i-apply ang isang piece rate, dapat po talaga may piece rate order from the Regional Tripartite Wages and Productivity Board. And if I may update, Senator, we are in constant coordination po with your staff and you have been provided, your office has been provided, sir, with the list of companies with piece rate orders issued by Regions NCR and Calabarzon, sir.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Here, I have a list already. A
Yes,
very,
sir.
very short list. 1, 2, 3, 4 lang ang nabigyan nyo sa NCR.
Yes, Your Honor, that's for 2024.
So therefore, itong hundreds and hundreds of factories in Kamanava and Metro Manila na wala dito ay illegal
The,
ang kanilang pagpa-implement ng pakyawan.
the assumption, sir, is that they should be paying the minimum wage, sir.
Okay. 4 sa NCR, 13 sa Calabarzon. And yet, hundreds and hundreds of factories ginagamit yung pakyawan na meron doon silang license sa inyo para mag-implement ng pakyawan. So, who's supposed to be monitoring this? Is that DOLE? Again? O, ba't namamonitor po, ma'am? Ayan lang pala. Oh. All you need to do pag nag-inspect kayo, hawak-hawak nyo ito. Oh, hawak. Oh, sabihin nyo, company A, wala ka sa listahan, ba't ka nagpapakyawan? So again, babalik ko dun sa 24 na tauhan niyo po inutil. Sibakin niyo po yun. Ipa-lifestyle check niyo po siguro, mas maganda. Ayan po, konti lang pala. Akala ko marami. I was thinking, hundreds ang nabigyan ng pakyawan piece rate permit. Napakunti nito. O ma'am, oh. Grabe naman, ma'am. Kaya yung mga napuntahan ko, nagpapa-implement ng pakyawan ng tawagan namin at thank you po Director Pia Sherman de Jesus, very effective po yung mga staff ninyo. Very accommodating. Pag tumatawag kami, ang bibilis po agad-agad. Wala sa listahan yan. Puro wala sa listahan, wala sa listahan, wala sa listahan. DOLE. Ano pong ginagawa po ng mga alipores ninyo? So dito napatunayan na inutil po yung mga tao ninyo. Totoo po yan. Kung 100 o 200 ang nabigyan nilang permit, masasabi kong siyempre kalat-kalat yan, wala kayong time o kulang kayo sa manpower. Pero 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, all over the country na ito. So dapat pag pumupunta yung inyong mga tamad na mga alipores tuwing mag-inspection, ang una yung tanungin, may pakyawan ba dito? Taas ang kamay. Pag tinaas ang kamay, boom! Illegal ka. As simple as that. Basic. 1 plus 1. Diba, ma'am? So ano pong comment nyo? Why is that so?
That's why ito pong gagawin namin that of course we will submit a report for our labor inspectors in the Kamanava area. And
Not only Kamanava, but in
Opo, and
in the whole
and
NCR.
the companies that they inspected. And
Yeah.
then yes, Your Honor, we will also conduct inspection on the manufacturing sector.
This is what I need you to do. Listen to me, listen carefully, and listen good. Yung mga inspector ninyo na nag-inspect ng mga companies this year, halimbawa 2024, 2025, ibigay nila sa akin yung pangalan ng kumpanya na in-inspect nila. At kapag in-inspect nila yon at hindi nila nasa poll na yun pala ay nagpapapakyawan at hindi nila kinol yung attention, then sibakin natin. Deal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very
We will
good.
submit the
No, not submit. Let's make a deal. Bigyan mo ako ng listahan kasi kunti lang to, 17. Tama? Oh, NCR pala and 4A. Okay, sige. Sorry, not all over the country. For NCR and 4A. 13 sa 4A, Region 4 na yan, malaki yan. And then 4 sa NCR. So give me a list of those manufacturing companies that were visited by your 24 labor inspectors in Kamanaba and your labor inspectors in the NCR. How many companies have they visited? And ano yung naging result ng kanilang visitation?
Yes, Your Honor. We will provide
At
your
kapag
findings.
lumitaw doon, nung pag-visit nila, hindi na na-flag down na meron palang pakyawan, ibig sabihin, they're not effective. Tama? Ibig sabihin, inutil sila. Lalo na kung patuloy pa rin pakyawan. Therefore, it's either suspend natin or tanggalin natin. Fair enough?
Your Honor, we will
Because if not, I will make a privileged speech
disciplinary
about
action.
this. Pati yung secretary ninyo sa Dole, tatamaan sa akin. Pagdating ng budget deliberation, promise me, there will be fireworks. Promise. I promise you. I promise you. There will be fireworks. Upakan ko yung secretary ninyo. Sa pagkatagal-tagal ng panahon po kasi, aping-api na po yung mga magagawa natin. Yan ang sinasabi ko, the rich become richer, the poor become poorer. Ang pinakamasaklap dyan, yung mayaman, yung mga mayaman, dahil sa pang-api sa mga mahirap. Hindi ba masakit po yun? Like one lady I talked to, she was making 400 pesos a day. And she's been in that company for 1 year. Just imagine, 400 pesos a day. This is in the Kamanaba area. Naiyak nga siya eh. At meron pang 370 pesos sa alamagan. 370 pesos. Dahil casual. Hindi niyo po nasasapul yun. Masakit po eh. Nakakasakit sa dibdib. Naiyak ako. After that inspection I did, pag uwi ko naiyak ako sa sakyan. I pity the workers, especially the family. May mga pinapaaral po ito. May mga pinapagamot, may nagbabayad ng rent. Wala na. Kaya you know what happened? I'll give you a lecture, Director Mirasol. Kaya karamihan sakit ng mga mahirap, kidney, cancer, diabetes, high blood. Why? Because the only thing that they can afford is cup of noodles. Puro noodles, sardinas. Yun ang kaya nila ma-afford eh. Kasi hindi sila pwede bumili ng manok. Magkano 1 kilong manok? Isang araw na sweldo nila. Kung 350 ka o 400, hindi mo na kaya. Hindi nga nila kaya magbuli ng kape sa Starbucks kasi kape sa Starbucks, 275. Tama? 300 lang sweldo niya. Di pag binili niya, 25 lang may iwan sa kanya. I mean, buti ka pa siguro, araw-araw kayo mag-Starbucks, ma'am. Come on, ma'am. Tell your people to do their job. Because if not, I'll raise hell. Pagdating sa budget hearing, magkakaroon ng fireworks. I promise you that. Nandito po yung TESDA. Is TESDA present here? Hi, TESDA. And your name po, ma'am?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. I am Maria Linda Andrade from the Planning Office po.
Ma'am Andrade. Ma'am, paki-explain sa amin yung apprenticeship program ng TESDA wherein a company can be given a permission to give below minimum wage to a trainee. Tama? Ano po yung proseso na yun?
Opo, Mr. Chair. So in short po, Mr. Chair, the company registers their program, the apprenticeship program po sa TESDA, and actually sa district office po for this matter. Pag nakarehistro po sila, binibigyan po sila ng certificate of program registration to offer the apprenticeship program. Of course, they have to comply with the requirements po, including po yung kanilang yung pagkakakilanlan sa kanilang kumpanya. May training plan po yan. Meron pong agreement with the apprentice, the company, and TESDA po.
Okay.
Yun po. Tapos bibigyan po sila ng registration certificate, Mr. Chair.
Pero anong klaseng mga position ang pinapayagang may cover ng apprenticeship program? What are these positions? Job positions, job
Apo.
descriptions.
Mr. Chair, meron po kaming yung mga training regulations po namin. So lahat po ng training regulations po ay apprenticeable po.
Lahat.
Opo,
I
Mr.
thought sa
Chair.
definition ng apprenticeship program ng TESDA, yun yung mga highly skilled,
Yes,
position.
Mr. Chair. Opo,
highly skilled.
opo, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So ibig sabihin, hindi pwede yung mga nagbabalot lang dyan ng mga chichirya, yung mga nagsisegregate lang, hindi naman, you don't need skills for that, right? So these kinds of position should not be covered by the apprenticeship program. Am I right?
Correct, Mr. Chair.
Okay. And give me a list of companies that were given permit by TESDA to implement the apprenticeship program. TESDA. We have. Oh, thank you. We already have this. 54. Now, Dole na naman. Dole. Check nyo. Pag nag-check kayo from now on, dala-dala nyo itong galing sa TESDA at saka yung galing sa National Wage Productivity Council, dalawa yon, at ibabangga nyo doon sa mga papeles na may kita sa kanila. As simple as that. At marami kayong mapapasara or marami kayong mapa-flag down. And I assure you that. Ako nga, dami ko na flag down. Sa pool lahat. Halos lahat. Nagpapa-implement ng pakyawan na they're not supposed to. Meron pa nagpapa-implement ng apprenticeship program. When I called the NC National Wage Productivity Commission, and thank you at mabilis kayong sumagot, napag-alaman ko na wala. So dapat yun, nasa sapul po ninyo yun. And I'm talking about big company, a big company. It's a big, huge company, corporation. At hindi po na-inspect ng Alipores ninyo. Don't tell me. Kung sari-sari po store yan, maintindihan ko kasi sobra namang mapapansin pa yun. Anyway, this I promise the workers in their name na lahat ng nalugi na sweldo nila dahil sila it's either casual pa rin kahit na 1 year na because they're below minimum wage dahil sinasabing trainee sila ng TESDA na hindi naman at dahil sila ay pinasok sa pakyawan na hindi naman pala authorized. I want a refund or what we call back wage. Gusto kong maibalik, Dole, up to the last single centavo. I don't care kung susuka ng milyon ito mga kumpanyang ito. So be it. Kasi halimbawa, sabi ko sa Pakyawan, 700, 12, 13 hours. Meron pa 18 hours. Pakyawan at 1,000. 18 hours, 1,000. Gusto ko po masingil yung back wage ng mga yon. At least para nagbangko na lang yung mga pobre natin magagawa. And I'm dead serious about this. Let's start with JBC. Magandang hapon. Nandito pa yung JBC.
Good afternoon, Senator.
Attorney Cho, so nag-comply na ba yung inyong kliyente? You represent JBC Corporation, right? Legal counsel.
Yes, Senator. We are the external counsel for JBC Food Corporation. And after the inspection that ended yesterday, the company has undertaken to comply with all of the directives of DOLE and to copy furnish your office, Your Honor, with a copy of our compliance.
Okay. And I want a list of all the employees of JBC. And then, especially mga nasa Pakyawan. So those people sa Pakyawan, dapat ma-prorate sila doon sa minimum wage. So therefore, kung sila ay nag-work ng 12 hours, so meron silang 4 hours na overtime.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right? So kung 4 hours overtime sa minimum wage, ang computation niyan magkano po, Dole? How much is 12 hours? Kung i-base natin, 12 hours nag-work yung isang manggagawa at nagtrabaho siya ng 12 hours, magkano dapat ang matanggap niya sa isang araw? Is that 1,048? Am I right? 1,048. So therefore, sa kaso halimbawa ng JBC na may mga empleyado doon nakausap ko, 700 lang kada araw ang sinisweldo nila despite the fact na 12 to 13 hours silang work. So may utang ang JBC sa bawat Pakyawan empleyado ng 348 times kung ilang taon na sila. Kasi meron sa kanila 3 years na, 4 years na.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Senator. Thank you.
Thank you, JBC. So, Director Mirasol, make sure na mag-comply na sila at willing naman yung JBC in fairness, JBC Food. Ang sa akin na lang, gusto ko talagang makita na totoo talagang nag-comply. And also, Attorney Chu, will you tell your client na ayoko marinig na may nasibak doon sa mga nakausap ko? Kasi pag nalaman ko may nasibak dahil nakausap ko, I will raise hell.
Yes, Your Honor. Duly noted. We will relay that to our client.
Thank you, Attorney Chu. Thank you po. So, ma'am, gaano katagal po, Attorney Chu, how long would it take for you to be able to submit to the DOLE about your full compliance?
Your Honor, I believe the DOLE report gave the company 20 days to
20
comply.
days.
So we will abide by that directive.
So, after the 20 days period expired, so ibig sabihin, nakatanggap na ng mga back wages yung mga empleyado.
Yes, Your Honor. That is the intention is to comply with that.
Thank you, Attorney Chu.
Thank you.
So, DOLE, 20 days. Is that 20 days from yesterday or 20 days from now?
Excluding the first day, Your Honor,
Okay.
after the inspection.
So, pretty much maybe second week of June.
Yes, Your Honor, we will follow up and we will strictly monitor and coordinate with the company to make sure that they comply, Your Honor.
Thank you, JBC Corporation.
Thank you, Senator.
Now, next, yung WL Foods.
Good afternoon, Senator.
And your name, sir?
Attorney Ernesto Urbano, Your Honor.
Attorney Umbag. Maraming violation din yung inyong company na nagpapakyawan samantalang hindi naman pala authorized magpa-implement ng pakyawan.
Well, they did mention that to me. According to the manager that I talked to, hindi raw po kasi sila aware doon sa...
Hindi sila aware na dapat kumuha ka ng permit
Well, that was
sa
the...
National
That
wage
was the,
productivity.
that was the admission made to me, Your Honor.
But ignorance of the law excuses no one.
Yes, Your Honor.
So ignorance of the law excuses no one. So anyway, at meron doon na mga casual, ang kapal naman ng mukha ng amo ng alam niyo boss, ng amo niyo, 400 pesos ang sweldo na doon sa kawawang pobreng manggagawa. At yung babae at lalaki, may discrimination, gender discrimination. Pag lalaki, mas mataas-taas. Ang casual, umaabot pa ng 500, 600. Pero pag babae, 400, mababa ang tingin ng amo mo sa mga kababaihan. Why is that?
Well, Your Honor, I cannot answer that at the moment, Your Honor. But I will advise them to treat all the workers equally, Your Honor.
Total, magkapareho naman trabaho. So kung anong treatment nila sa kalalakihan, yun din dapat treatment sa kababaihan kasi ang trabaho nila is the same.
Yes, I agree, Your Honor.
And I want it sa minimum wage.
Yes, Your Honor. I will advise my client.
And also, wala namang violation to, lahat ng mga companies nandito, including JBC, malalaki company kayo, maawa naman kayo sa mga empleyado ninyo na nagpayaman sa inyo kasi may mga empleyado 15, 17, 18 years half of their lives 20 years almost dinedicate magtrabaho sa company, and you know how much is the salary? Sana magan 670. Yun ang kapalit ng 18 years niyang pagsilbi sa kumpanya. Ang kapalit 670. Ang kapal ng mukha ng kumpanyang yan. Di ba? Yung sinasabi ko, dapat habang umaasenso kayo, and I'm not only JBC, but all companies, habang umaasenso yung company niyo, sana pag-asenso nyo rin yung mga tauhan nyo, because kung hindi dahil sa mga tauhan ninyo, hindi naman kayo asenso eh. Hindi naman kayo gagawa ng trabaho. Yung manual labor, of course, you can't do that. You would assign that to your workers, and then itong mga workers ninyo, inaapi nyo, dapat you give them what's right for them. Sana man lang may increment na habang tumatagal, tumataas yung sweldo. Although hindi man violation yon, kahit na 50 years na, kung talagang makapal ang mukha ninyo, 50 years na, kahit na dyan na mag-rate, ugo-ugo na, i-minimum wage pa rin, wala naman, hindi naman against the law yan. Tama ba, Director Merason? It's not against the law. Pero konsensya nyo na lang. Siguro I will pass a bill. I will study it, and I will pass a bill na dapat habang tumatagal yung mga empleyado, pag na-reach niya a certain point, dapat allowed na siya para sa gobyerno. Para sa atin, sa gobyerno. Increment system na tumataas yung sweldo, umaasenso. Hindi yung nakabaon na lang doon sa minimum wage. I will pass a bill on that. Okay, so WL, 20 days, ang binigay sa inyo ng DOLE din?
I understand, Your Honor, that an inspection report was issued.
20 days. So, tulad sa JBC, ibabalik niyo pong mga nalugi na pera ng mga trabahador ninyo, nalugi sa sweldo sa overtime dahil nga nilagay sa pakyawan. Pati yung mga casual na nagsasahod ng 400, makakakuha ng back wage. Tulad yung nakausap ko, 400 and she's been there for 1 year. So, i-ano natin, 4, 5, 6. So, 245 ang ma-refund niya, makukuha niya. I-compute yan daily times 12 months.
I will take that up with the management, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Dole, make sure.
Your Honor, we were not able to conduct inspection on the establishment because we were denied access. So, yes, Your Honor.
No, I was
pa
there.
po
We were not denied access. We were able to talk to one of the employee of WLs.
But they were not
But she
able.
was resistant though.
Wala pa po silang sinasubmit o hindi po namin nakita ang employment records nila, Your Honor.
Oh, what's your name, sir?
Me, Your Honor. Attorney Urbano, Your Honor.
Attorney Urbano, bakit nagmamatigas yung yung
I'm not aware of that, Your Honor. I understand that the labor inspector has visited the establishments, Your Honor, and the inspector were able
Who did
to,
visit your establishment?
Your Honor.
Sabi mo, na-visit na kayo? Kasama ako yon. Na
I,
totoo nga, masyadong pumapalag-palag yung tao niyo doon. Kasi may tatawagan daw, hindi ko alam kung sikat na may tatawagan daw eh. Padrino ata ang gustong tawagan eh.
hindi ko po alam, Your Honor, kung
So
na-visit.
open your books. Kasi kung hindi, I will recommend to this committee na ito subpoena the owner of the company and then ipakukulong ko siya sa baba. Dahil sa pagsisinungaling niya, I'll set him in contempt. In a blink of an eye, I wouldn't hesitate na ipakukulong siya dyan sa baba. May kulungan kami dyan sa baba sa mga sinungaling. I don't care kung bilyonaryo siya. I don't fucking care.
Well, hindi ko naman po, I really don't know kung previously na-visit na yung establishment, Your Honor.
Na-visit ba, Director Mirason?
We tried to visit and ano po, pero we were warned that we will be charged and ano po pag pinipilit po namin yung kaya gawin namin yung trabaho.
Di ba may criminal act yes, the second time na pumunta kayo doon tapos meron kayong dalang letter of authority and they don't want to comply? May katapat yan na parusa?
Yes, Your
Criminal
Honor.
act? That's a
Pag willful po na we were
yes.
not allowed to conduct our
So,
inspection. Your
Okay, so
Honor.
you already conducted an inspection prior to the inspection that we did. And there was one inspection na hindi kayo inalaw at hindi sila nag-cooperate. So itong the second time na tayo, yung nakalagay sa batas eh. Pag second time, hinarang pa rin kayo, pwede nyo kasuhan. Then kasuhan nyo.
Yes, Your Honor, we will prepare for the
Yes. At bago nyo kasuhan,
prepare this affidavit.
pakukulong ko sa ilalim ng Senado.
And we
Trust
will
me.
furnish a copy of the incident of what happened, Your Honor, to this committee. Thank you.
Alam nyo, WL Foods, not you. Ikaw ba may-ari, sir?
No, sir. Lawyer lang po.
Pagsabihin nyo naman po yung amo nyo, yung kliyente nyo. Huwag naman ganon. Ang laki ng company nyo, may ilang branches na? 3 or 4 branches.
Well, sa Metro Manila po, alam ko, yun, Punturin at saka Bignay lang po.
Huwag naman ganon. Sobra naman kayo mag-api ng yung amo mo, not you, of course, sir. Yung client mo, grabe naman, ang kapal naman ng mukha, sir. Tapos, nagpapa-implement ng pakyawan na hindi naman siya pala nabigyan ng permiso na magpa-implement ng pakyawan. That is wage theft. That's why may pending bill ako di sa Senate na pag napasa yun, lahat ng mga kumpanya na mandarambong sa mga empleyado ay makukulong. Sa ngayon kasi, ang gagawin lang ng DOLE, slap on the wrist. Huwag mo na ulitin, bayaran mo, iwas na yung mga kliyente nyo. Pero pag napasa yung wage theft loko, makukulong. Because this is what I'm saying all along. Pag yung amo magnakaw sa mga manggagawa sa pamagitan ng sweldo, hindi makukulong sa present setup. Pero kung si tao magnakaw sa kanyang amo, kahit na isang subot na chichirya, pwedeng kasuhan ng qualified theft. That's unfair. And I would like to level the playing field. Pag napasa yung bill ko, makukulong kang amo ka na nanakaw ka sa mga tao mo, sa mga pobreng tao mo. So WL, bukas mo yung, sabi mo sa amo mong magaling, na buksan yung pinto ninyo at yung mga libro i-open sa DOLE. When are you gonna go visit them, ma'am?
We will conduct inspection tomorrow po.
Tomorrow, sir, attorney?
I will advise my client to cooperate, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So I would expect na by tomorrow you will allow entry to the inspectors of DOLE.
Yes, Your
Tama.
Honor.
Okay. And then you report to me right away, Director Mirasol, ma'am, ano po yung nangyari sa ginawa niyo pag-inspection and then full compliance dun sa nabanggit ko na yung mga sweldo, back wages, may balik. Sa
We will
mga
do,
tao.
Your Honor.
Thank you po. Thank you po.
Thank you, Your Honor.
IFP Manufacturing. Where's IFP Manufacturing Corporation?
Good afternoon, Mr. Senator, Your Honor.
Okay, legal counsel, attorney Penelope Capistrano. Did I pronounce your name
Yes,
Right.
Your Honor.
Thank you, Attorney. Attorney, you know what? Yung mga kliyente mo, when I went there sa office, tinawag ako sa office eh. Kasi gusto ko pagkausap ko sila, transparent, nandyan yung mga staff ko, nandyan yung mga tao. I was called inside the office of your amo, and then meron daw kakausap sa akin human rights. Wow! Pumunta ako doon para proteksyonan ang karapatan pantao ng mga manggagawa, and then there's this someone from human rights calling me. Actually, former Commissioner of Human Rights siya. At gusto mang-arbor. Ba't pa siya naging Commissioner ng Human Rights? Di ba dapat kaya pala walang nangyayari sa mga pobre nating kababayan na palagi nila pastangan ng kanilang mga karapatan dahil ang Commission on Human Rights ay sa halip na protektahan yung mga maliit nating kababayan at pinoprotektahan yung mga nasa itaas. But anyway, that's besides the point now. So, pakyawan, nagpapa-implement na pakyawan ang inyong kumpanya na hindi naman pala authorized, piece rate na tawagin, hindi nagbabayad ng overtime. 12 hours ang duty, no overtime pay, no benefits, no holiday pay. Ma'am, anong comment niyo po doon?
We will look into that, Your Honor, because after the inspection yesterday, we have discussed the results of the inspection of Dole.
Mhm.
And the management and some key employees are discussing the matter, Your Honor, with regard to compliance and also to rethink about some company policies, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Dole, nakapag-inspect na kayo sa kanila?
Yes, Your Honor, yesterday po.
Okay, and ano po yung result sa inyong investigation?
On the general labor standards, Your Honor, they failed to present the employment records covering the period 2024 up to the present, and for all the workers, Your Honor, and that there is no proof of payment for 13th-month pay for all workers for the year 2024.
Okay.
And of course, the service incentive leave for all daily paid workers covering the year 2024. And yun ang mga underpayment of overtime pay, Your Honor.
Overtime pay sa lahat ng mga empleyado hindi nabigay for 2024. How many employees does your client have, attorney? Do you know?
Around 140 to 160 employees, Your Honor. As to the overtime pay and 13th month pay, the Human Resource Department are now collating proofs of payment, Your Honor, and checking which employees were not given and which were given, Your Honor. I think they have records.
They have records.
Yes, Your Honor. We
Well,
will
Inspector
submit.
Dole.
Yes, Your Honor. We'll submit with
At
the
hindi pwedeng wala kayong maibigay
Yes,
top
Your Honor.
wage. Kalukuhan yun, hindi ako maniniwala.
Mm.
Otherwise, isipin ko nagsabuatan na kayo ng Dole. So talagang dapat merong
Yes, Your
makatanggap ng
Honor.
top wage. Di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sabi mo sa amo mo, magsanla na ng mga ari-arian kasi milyones to. At syempre, natutuwa ako. In fact, right now, I'm very, very happy kasi at least nakakuha na ng hustisya itong mga magagawa natin. Makakuha pa lang. Ito namang MLM Foods. Are you here? From ML Foods?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair.
Ma'am,
Yes, Mr. Chair, just to set the record, the adverse finding is not against MLM Foods Incorporated. The adverse finding during the inspection was against one of Element Foods Incorporated's Dole accredited independent job contractor, which is the same less than 24 hours from the time we were notified of the supposed compliance gaps. We convened with CTHRM Corporation, the said independent contractor, and we made sure that CTHRM complies or rectifies the supposed compliance gaps. And just 2 hours ago, Your Honor, we received information and a copy of a report from Dole titled in the matter of labor inspection conducted at MLM Foods Inc., it is dated May 26, 2025. It says the noted findings on general labor standards for contractor City HRM Corporation are fully rectified.
And I've heard nagbayad kayo ng 1.25 million, tama? Sa 26 female workers nyo?
Sorry, not MLM Foods Incorporated, Your Honor, but City HRM.
At contractor.
Yes, the contractor.
Pero
Upon,
kayo nag-hire sa CTHRM.
yes, sir.
And these employees na grabyado, they work in your premises. So,
Yes, Mr.
in a way,
Chair.
responsibility nyo pa rin yun, indirectly though. Tama?
That's precisely the reason, Your Honor. As soon as we received the supposed inspection report, we made sure that our contractor complies and then rectifies these compliance gaps.
So, yeah, pakisabi dun sa inyong contractor, wag naman babae itong may-ari ng kumpanya niyo, may asawa ba to? Sino ba may-ari ng company niyo? I mean, yung may-ari ng yung contractor ninyo.
I apologize, Your Honor. I'm not,
Okay.
I do not
Kasi alam niyo
personally-
ginagawa, pag mga babae, discriminated against. Pag mga lalaki, maganda ang treatment. Mga babae, bibili ng uniforme, bibili ng boots. Mga lalaki, libre. Mga babae, walang holiday pay. Mga lalaki, meron. Mga babae, walang overtime pay. Mga lalaki, meron. I mean, sobrang discriminated ang mga kababaihan doon. So tell this contractor agency and CTHRM, sibakin nyo na lang, kuha na lang kayo ng bago para hindi na kayo mapahamak. Kasi the way you explained to me, it seemed na ang may problema yung CTHRM, hindi talaga kayo. Pero again, responsibility nyo pa rin yan dapat, ma'am. Minomonitor nyo dapat. Kasi that's inside your premises kung ano yung activities within the area.
We will tell our,
Place.
Mr. Chair, we will tell our client about your advice. But to our knowledge, there was no finding of discrimination, at least based on the inspection report that was forwarded to us or that was furnished to us. There was no finding of discrimination relative to MLM or the employees assigned in MLM Foods Inc. Mr.
Okay,
Chair.
so
But nevertheless, we will
rectify
we note-
nyo. Okay.
we note your advice and we will make sure to relay that to our contractor.
Thank you, Attorney Maydi Vinagrancia and MLM Foods. Thank you for complying. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Paabot
Chair.
niyo po yung aking pasasalamat sa pagko-comply sa management ng MLM. Ngayon naman, Millennium Ocean Star Corporation. Nandito ba? Ma'am?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon po. I'm Emerald Uy, representing Millennium Ocean Star Corporation.
Miss Emerald?
Yeah, we had a technical conference with the DOLE last week. So we'll be setting another conference to be able to find everything to determine how much we're gonna pay to the affected workers, sir.
Yung mga ipis at saka mga butikin, ayos
Okay
na
naman po yun, sir. Naayos naman na po
yung mga
namin.
langaw, wala na po.
Opo, naayos naman po.
Okay, good. Pakyawan.
So we have 9 affected workers for the piece rate. So we are
9? Hindi lang po 9. Marami po sila.
we have only 9 affected workers ng piece rate. The other are regular.
No, ma'am. When
No.
I was, nung nandoon po, no, ma'am.
No, there are yung mga iba po are daily workers, regular daily workers.
Dole, in-inspect niyo ba yung records nila? No, kasi may nakausap ako, more than 9 yung nakausap ko po, napakyawan sila. So
We have
don't tell me na nagsisinungaling yung mga nakausap ko. Of
We
course,
have the
nag-
list of workers, sir. for
I
the
know.
daily.
I
Yes,
know.
sir.
So, ibabangkayan ngayon yung HR records ninyo and then
Yes, sir.
Dolly, I want you to go back there and then interview one by one lahat ng empleyado nila.
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, meron po, may partial lang po yung computation. Hindi pa po lahat, Your Honor. So, we will make sure that tingnan po natin lahat ito. And there is a scheduled conference po, but we can go there and check again, Your Honor.
At walang sick leave po, Miss Uy. Walang sick leave yung mga
Yung service incentive leave, sir, we would be computing it also for
Good.
the daily workers.
So,
for
di
the
ba,
regular work.
Dole, allowed sa batas natin na 5 days service sick leave, about incentive leave ang ating mga empleyado. Paid yun. Pag hindi sila nagkasakit, hindi na-claim yun, pwede may convert sa cash yun. Okay,
Yes,
so
Your
Miss Uy,
Yes, sir. The management had agreed to that.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
that will be also included in the computation. So hopefully, for our next conference with the DOLE, the total compensations will be given to the affected workers.
Thank you, ma'am. Lastly po, proper ventilation.
Yeah, yes, sir. We had already purchased an exhaust fan for that. So,
Yeah,
pinapagawa na po.
thank you, ma'am. Kasi when I was there, ako mismo, para mahimatay na, hindi ako makahinga. Just imagine those poor workers, they will work there every day for 10, 12, 13 hours. Magkakasakit mga yun. Pag tumagal-tagal, magkakasakit mga yun.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Diba? Baka magkasakit sila sa lungs. Kasi sobrang hirap makahinga. Alright. So, Dole, gusto ko mabigyan niyo ako ng report na full compliance na sila and then nabayaran na yung mga workers.
Yes, Your Honor. Naka-schedule po ito for next week, Your Honor.
Sion Incorporated, Silang Cavite, Asayon.
Good afternoon, Senator. I am Attorney Rosette Garland, External Counsel for Sion, Your Honor.
Attorney, nabigyan na ba in full yung 13-month pay ng mga lahat ng mga manggagawa?
Yes, Your Honor. The company already complied and gave the balance of the 13th month pay of the employees, Your Honor.
Lahat. Dole, verified ba yan? Nabigay? Ilan po ba yung...
We have not submitted yet the compliance report to DOLE because we were given 20 days to comply.
20 days, okay. How many employees does Sion have?
500 employees.
500. Naku, magbenta ng mga ari-arian yung kliyente mo. 500 employees sa 13-month pay,
Senator,
marami naman yan.
There was also already a partial payment of the 13th month for
Partial.
2024.
Sa 500. Kasi 2 years ata hindi nabigay na 13-month pay.
2024 only, Your Honor.
2024 only. So for those 500 employees, the 13-month pay, has it been given yet?
It's already...
Or sabi niyo partial?
Before the inspection, there was already partial payment of the 13 months, and the rest was already paid.
Okay, how about those employees na marami sila lumapit sa akin at dinubog nga ako nila na nagsabi pa sa tulong po, Sir Rafi, kalahati lang ng kanilang sweldo ang binibigay sa kanila.
With regard to the underpay, I believe that was also part of the inspection report.
Yes. So naibigay na in full?
We are already computing the underpayment. It is between September 2024 to December 2024, Your Honor. And the company is already computing and will comply with the directive of the DOLE with regard to the underpayment.
I just want to make clear to everybody here, the lawyers representing their clients, I'm not anti-business. Matter of fact, I'm pro-business because without the business, we don't have this economy. Importante sa ekonomiya natin ang mga negosyo, pero ilagay natin sa tama. Huwag naman yung tatapakan natin yung mga maliit nating kababayan as we go along na palaguin yung business empire natin, ninyo, ng mga kliyente ninyo. Maawa naman kayo sa mga manggagawa nyo. Kasi kung wala naman yung mga manggagawa ninyo, hindi naman kayo asenso. Alam ba naman kayo mag-anak ang gagawa ng manual labor sa factory niyo? Hindi naman ganun. It doesn't work that way. At ang nakakasakit nito, kung sino pa yung mga taong nagpapayaman sa mga mayaman, yung pa mga tinatapakan. It's just very sad to hear. Okay. Overtime pay, hindi binabayaran. Ma'am.
Apologies. It will also be part of the items to be complied by the company, Your Honor.
Okay, magko-comply din po.
Yes po.
Okay. Maunlad Canning Food Manufacturer, Maunlad Canning Corporation. Does Maunlad Canning Corporation as a representative? Colombia. Okay. Sige, so we will give you bigyan natin yung list sa committee. So hindi lang nabigyan ng listahan. All right. Construction site. I think kasama yung Dole. We went to this construction site. I forgot the name of that construction company. Na yung mga manggagawa ay below minimum wage, yung mga construction worker. Have they complied? 400, 500, tapos taga-probinsya pa. Wala na may padala sa kamag-anak. Kaya sila pumunta din sa Manila, thinking na pagdating sa Manila, gaganda ng buhay nila kasi magandang pasweldohan dito, pero wag ka, sana nag-stay na lang sila sa probinsya kasi baka mas malaki pa dito, doon. Dito, tanggap nila 400, 450. Naayos na po natin yon. Yung construction site. Otherwise, kung hindi, pasara po natin muna. I will call, nangako naman sa akin yung Quezon City, Business Permit Licensing Office na ipapasara kapag hindi na-comply. Pa-stop operation. Partial comply.
Your Honor, partial compliance pa lang po. But we will look into this.
Sino po itong contractor na ito, ma'am?
7 Generations Realty Corporation, Your Honor.
Bakit po partial pa lamang? Matagal na po yun. Yun po ating mga nauna namin pinuntahan.
There's another, they requested for another scheduled conference which is set on June 17, Your Honor. Next
Okay. How about Slord Development Corporation sa Navotas po? Yung canning sardines.
Ongoing rin po ang kanilang compliance and still they manifested, the company manifested that they will rectify the remaining deficiency naman po.
Very good. And I want a copy of that and of course certification from you na magpapatotoo na talagang i-rectify nila o ni-rectify na nila yung problema nila. So magkaroon din mga back wages yung mga empleyado.
Yes, Your Honor. We will submit the report, Your Honor.
Saka ang kapal naman ng mukha nitong yung may-ari nito. Malit na nga lang sweldo ng mga empleyado tapos pababayaran pa yung uniform na dapat, di ba, supposed to be free. Am I right, Dole, ma'am? Yung uniform sa mga manufacturing company, it should be free, provided by the company.
Yes, Your Honor.
Uniform and boots.
It should not be deducted from the workers, Your Honor.
Then refund. I want a refund then. Lahat ng mga binentahan nila ng uniforme, ng boots, gloves, and all, I want it refunded and give me a documentation on that, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty much it. So ang request ko po, again, sa Dole, ayoko maging parang sirang plaka na, pero I just want to inculcate this in your mind, na pagdating po sa kapakanan ng mga empleyado, seryoso po talaga ako at protektahan po natin.
Mr. Chair.
Ay, Colombia.
Magandang hapon po, Mr. Chair. Gusto lang po namin linawin, noong pong in-inspection kasi ang Colombia, karamihan po ng findings, physical facilities related, agad-agad din po namin inaksyonan ng mga to. Inayos po namin, pinadala na rin po namin sa inyo pong opisina ang patunay na inayos na namin yung iba. Ang mga findings po ni Dole patungkol po sa PPE, in process na rin po yung procurement. Tapos pati po yung isang permit to operate, inayos na po yung documentary requirements. Gusto lang po naming i-emphasize na pagdating po sa Colombia, wala pong kahit anong issue pagdating po sa sweldo at pati po sa pakyawan. So talagang ang issues po na highlight, sanitation and physical facilities, in-address po namin agad-agad yun, Mr. Chair. At tulad po nung sabi nyo, pro-business din po kayo dahil ang negosyo at ang manggagawa, kailangan nila ang isa't isa at dapat natrato nila ang isa't isa ng may respeto. Maaari po bang humihi rin kami ng tulong, Mr. Chair, na mabigyang kilala ang agad-agad na pag-aksyon ng Colombia upang ayusin po ang mga bagay na inyo pong binigyang pansin at agad-agad po inayos kahit po yung physical facilities na hindi po madali or mabilis na maayos, inaksyonan po kaagad, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Rogelio Redoble. Just like what I did sa JBC, 2 beses ko na ito, 3 beses ko pinasalamatan JBC kasi agad-agad nag-comply sila. And of course, I'll do the same with your company. But one thing lang
Yes,
sa akin, when we went there, pinatago ng mga kliyente niyo yung mga empleyado niyo eh. Wala akong naabutan kaya wala akong na-interview. Isa lang. So, I wouldn't really say kung wala kayong labor practice violation. Okay. Kung meron kayong unfair labor practice.
Ngunit hindi rin po namin pinabayaan po namin.
Sir, just listen to me first.
Yes po.
Kasi unlike the companies that I visited, MLM, JPC, ano pa ba yung sa dulo, all these companies, Sion, IFP, WL, meron akong naabutang mga empleyado. Sa inyo, isa lang. Lahat andun sa taas na tinago. So paano ko malalaman kung, of course tama ka, wala akong na-flag down kasama yung Dole na violation against sa tamang pasweldo, hindi. Kasi wala akong nakausap. Tinago ng kliyente mo eh.
Naunawaan ko po, Mr. Chair, pero gusto lang din po namin ma-confirm mula po sa Dole kung na-furnish po ba yung employment records ni Colombia sa inyo.
Your Honor, the company, Columbia, submitted or presented copies of its payrolls, proof of payment on availment of the service incentive leave pay, proof of payment of the 13th month pay, proof of payment of SSS, PhilHealth, and Pag-ibig contributions. They presented the mayor's...
May pakyawan po ba sa kanila?
Wala po.
Okay. So they submitted documents to you proving na sila ay walang ginagawang labor violations. They submitted
Yes.
versus you personally going there and opening their books. Kasi pag sinabit nila, pwede na ma-edit yun. You follow me so far? Dapat pupunta kayo doon on-site. Kasi ako, pwede naman ako magsabit ng dokumento, gagawa-gawaan ko na lang, sige, irisin mo dyan, dagdagan mo yan, dagdag, bawas, i-submit ko sa'yo, di, okay na? No, that shouldn't be that way. You go there, inspect, and talk to the people. That's when you get good results. Kasi if you don't talk to the workers, kung ano yung sasabit nila doon, sorry, Mr. Redoble.
Naunawaan po namin, Mr. Chair.
Nagsisinungaling, kasinungalingan yung mga nilagay doon sa report. You believe me, ma'am? Hindi ko sinasabi na sinungaling po yung, ikaw ba yung boss, Mr. Tan?
Hindi po, hindi po.
Mr. Redoble, I'm not saying na sinungaling yung boss mo. Pero ang sinasabi ko na pwede siyang magsinungaling kung gustuhin niya.
Apa.
Kasi ang binigay dito sa Dole, ninyo sa Dole, sabi mo, ay dokumento na lang na pwede natin edit, na pwedeng gawa-gawa.
Opo. Mr. Chair, as long as naman po meron pa namang mission order, we're open naman for the confirmatory inspection. Yun nga, Mr. Chair, pero gusto lang po namin mahingi rin yung tulong nyo.
Of course.
Kung sakaling ma-confirm nga na wala naman
Pag ma-confirm, I would thank your company, or
Marami
your
po
client
salamat, Mr.
right
Chair.
here, sasabihin ko na nag-comply. In fact, ipopost ko to sa sa social media page ko na ito yung mga nag-comply and pasasalamatan ko.
Maraming salamat
Of course,
po, Mr.
dapat
Chair.
full compliance na Baka mamaya magpapasalamat ako tapos kalahati lang pala. Di, baka sabihin ng mga followers ko, baka nalagyan ka na tulfo.
Tawanawaan po namin.
Sabihin ng mga workers, hindi pa kami bayad tapos nagpasalamat ka na. So,
Yes, pa.
until such time na nakapag-comply na kayo, that's the only time na ako ay magpapasalamat.
Naunawaan po namin,
For
Mr.
here
Chair.
right now, pinasalamatan ko ng JBC. Mga iba, nagpasalamat na ako. Pero yung ipopost ko sa Facebook page ko, yung pasasalamat dahil fully complied na kayo, I will do that.
Maraming po salamat, Mr. Chair.
So, pupunta niyo po.
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, the payroll was presented during the inspection po.
The payroll?
And that the workers were also interviewed during the inspection.
Oh, workers were interviewed.
Yes po, and also presented, the company presented the payrolls, yung mga, I mentioned.
On-site.
On-site.
Kasi
po.
umalis ako noon, then may nagpaiwan.
Opo.
So yung nagpaiwan ba mabait o bad boy yun? Ha?
Si ma'am po, tapa po ba si ma'am po yung...
Kasi pag bad boy yung naiwan, diskumpiyado ako. Good boy ba yung naiwan? Nagpaiwan. Ano natin malaman, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good boy yun. Okay. Walang bulsa. Okay, kasi joke lang. I'm just making a joke kasi kaysa ma-stress na lang tayo araw-araw sa naawa sa ating mga magagawa. Okay, so okay sa inspection. Kasi ang naabutan lang namin kasama yung Dole ay yung walang proper working gear, sanitation issue, expired fire extinguisher, hindi mabuksan na maayos ang emergency fire hose cabinet. Yun ay
naayos na pa.
Naayos na.
Yes pa.
Plus, sinasabi ng Dole na binuksan yung libro, nagpaiwan at wala kayo nakitang labor violation aside dun sa mga nabasa ko.
Also, there were interviews conducted with the workers po.
Well, then kung ganun, kung Colombia, congratulations.
Maraming po salamat, Mr. Chair.
Job well done. Thank you. Thank you.
Salamat din po sa inyong pagpo-post in the future.
Thank you po, sir.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Chair.
Paabot po sa Colombia, sa inyo pong kliyente, ang aking pong pasasalamat.
Yes po.
At dahil kayo po ay full compliance na pala, sabi nga ng Dole. Now, last na naman po. Dole, paulit-ulit kong sabihin ito for the nth time. Please naman, mag-inspect naman po tayo. Pero na pag-usapan natin kanina, gusto ko bigyan niyo ako ng accomplishment report nung 24, umpisa natin doon sa Kamanaba. Kasi you told me earlier na meron kayong 24 field inspectors para sa Kamanaba area.
Yes, sir.
Ask them to submit to you their accomplishment report.
Yes, we have the
Kung ano yung mga
data
pinupuntahan
system.
nila at ano nakita nila.
Yes.
And then, give me a copy of that.
We
Pag
will
may
as soon
Thank
as
you.
possible, Your
Pag nakita ko, tulad ng sinabi kanina, na hindi na ginagawa ng tamang trabaho, it's either suspend mo or tanggalin mo. Yes, ma'am. Sa ngalan po ng ating mga pobre manggagawa.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, having said that, notices and invitations for the next according meetings or hearings will be sent accordingly. There being no other matters for consideration, this consultative meeting is hereby suspended. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.